Hello book lovers, and welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we're stepping back in time to the glittering yet ruthless world of Victorian London's high society. It's a world of lavish balls, intricate social rules, and the all-important marriage market. But what happens when you're on the verge of being cast out? What do you do when your beauty is your only currency and it's about to expire? Tonight, we delve into the enchanting first book of the Wallflowers series, Lisa Kleypas's Secrets of a Summer Night. This isn't just a love story. It's a story of fierce female friendship, of breaking the rules, and of a passion so intense it threatens to burn down the very society that created it. So, pour yourself a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's uncover the secrets of 4 young women who decided to take their destinies into their own hands. The Wallflower Conspiracy. Our story begins, as so many do, at a ball. But for our heroines, it's not the magical evening of fairy tales. We are introduced to 4 young ladies perpetually relegated to the sidelines, the proverbial wallflowers. They are the ones who line the walls of the ballroom, their dance cards empty, their hopes dwindling with each passing waltz. First, we have Annabelle Peyton. She is the quintessential English rose, stunningly beautiful, blonde, and impeccably bred. But beneath the aristocratic poise lies a desperate secret. Her family is destitute. Annabelle is ruined, utterly and completely. Her reputation is in tatters. No respectable nobleman will ever marry her now. All her sacrifices, all her struggles have come to nothing. She is disgraced, and her family's fate is sealed. Following her father's death, the Peytons have been living on borrowed time and borrowed money. Annabelle's beauty is their last hope. She has one season, this season, to marry a nobleman with a title and, more importantly, a fortune, to save her mother and younger brother from ruin. The pressure on her is immense. Every smile is calculated, every conversation a strategic move in a high-stakes game. Then there's the fiery and unconventional Lillian Bowman. She's an American heiress, fabulously wealthy, thanks to her father's soap manufacturing empire. But all the money in the world can't buy her the acceptance of the British aristocracy. They see her as brash, loud, and hopelessly new money. Lillian despises their stuffy rules and mocks their traditions, making her an outcast despite her dowry. Her sharp tongue and independent spirit are her greatest assets and her biggest social liability. Beside her is her younger sister, Daisy Bowman. Daisy is a dreamer, a romantic who lives more in the pages of her beloved novels than in the stuffy ballrooms of London. She's sweet and imaginative, but her head in the clouds nature makes her seem awkward and unsuited for the cunning social maneuvering required to snag a husband. And finally, there's Evangeline Jenner, or Evie. She's the shyest of the group, a gentle soul with a stutter that worsens when she's nervous, which is almost always. Evie is also an heiress, but her fortune is cruelly held captive by her wicked, abusive relatives, the Mabricks, who are waiting for her to marry a man of their choosing so they can control her inheritance. She's a prisoner in a gilded cage, longing for freedom. These 4 women, from vastly different backgrounds but united by their shared status as social outcasts, form an unlikely but powerful alliance. During one particularly humiliating evening, they hatch a plan, a pact. They will use their combined strengths to help each other find a husband, starting with the most desperate among them, Annabelle. Their strategy is simple. Lillian and Daisy will use their wealth to help Annabelle maintain her fashionable appearance, while Evie offers quiet support. Annabelle, with her knowledge of the aristocracy, will guide the Bowman sisters through the treacherous social landscape. Together, they will conquer the marriage market. Their target for Annabelle, a respectable, titled, and most importantly, wealthy peer. Their mission is clear. What could possibly go wrong? The unsuitable suitor enters Simon Hunt. Simon is everything the Wallflowers know Annabelle should avoid. He is not a nobleman. He is the son of a butcher, a man who clawed his way up from the working class to become one of the most powerful and wealthy industrialists in England. He is handsome, powerful, and utterly ruthless in business, and, it is rumored, in pleasure. The aristocrats despise him for his humble origins and his new money, yet they cannot ignore him. He is a predator in a world of pedigreed sheep, and he exudes a raw, masculine energy that both terrifies and fascinates the ton. Annabelle has a history with Simon Hunt. He has made his interest in her perfectly clear, but his proposition is anything but honorable. He doesn't offer marriage. He offers to make her his mistress. For the proud, aristocratic Annabelle, this is the ultimate insult. She views him as a vulgar upstart, a walking, talking embodiment of everything her class disdains. He is her polar opposite, and she rejects his advances with icy contempt. But Simon Hunt is not a man who gives up easily. He's captivated by Annabelle's beauty, yes, but also by the fire and pride beneath her cool exterior. He sees the desperation she tries so hard to hide and is determined to possess her. A game of cat and mouse begins. At every turn, Simon is there. He outbids her potential suitors for a dance, his powerful arms circling her waist in a waltz that feels far too intimate for a public ballroom. He corners her in gardens and libraries, his voice a low, seductive rumble, as he whispers propositions that make her blush and her heart race in equal measure. He sees through her facade, challenging her prejudices and forcing her to confront the desire he ignites within her, a desire she refuses to acknowledge. Annabelle, meanwhile, is pursuing Lord Kendall, an elderly, albeit wealthy peer. He is the perfect solution on paper, titled, rich, and respectable. But the thought of marrying him, of sharing his bed, repulses her. Yet, what choice does she have? As the season wears on, her desperation grows. Creditors are closing in, and the invitations to the best parties are starting to dry up. The tension between Annabelle and Simon is a simmering volcano. She loathes him for what he represents and for the shameful feelings he awakens in her. He is infuriated by her snobbery, but bewitched by her spirit. Their verbal spars are legendary, filled with cutting remarks and veiled insults that crackle with an undeniable electric chemistry. The Wallflowers watch this dynamic with a mixture of horror and fascination. He is completely wrong for their plan. And yet, they cannot deny the magnetic pull between the two. The summer night that changed everything. The story reaches its climax during a 2-week house party at Stony Cross Park, the magnificent country estate of Lord Westcliff, a man Lillian Bowman seems to enjoy tormenting more than anyone. This house party is Annabelle's last chance. Her final shot at securing a proposal from a suitable nobleman before her family is thrown onto the streets. The Wallflowers devise a new plan. They will engineer a compromise. Their target is Lord Westcliff's younger brother, who seems interested enough. They will arrange for Annabelle to be found in a seemingly compromising yet innocent situation with him, forcing a proposal. It's a risky, scandalous plan, but they are out of options. Their chosen activity for this grand scheme, a game of rounders the 19th century version of baseball. The ladies, in their corsets and gowns, join the gentlemen on the lawn. During the chaos of the game, Annabelle is supposed to accidentally fall and be rescued by her target. But of course, nothing goes according to plan. Instead of the intended nobleman, it is Simon Hunt who appears at the crucial moment. In a secluded corner of the woods, away from prying eyes, a confrontation between Annabelle and Simon erupts. The years of pent-up frustration, anger, and undeniable attraction explode between them. He accuses her of being a cold, calculating merchant selling herself to the highest bidder. She lashes out, calling him an arrogant brute who thinks money can buy anything. The argument escalates into a passionate, furious kiss. It's a kiss that shatters all of Annabelle's carefully constructed defenses. It's desperate, hungry, and utterly consuming. In that moment, she's not a proud aristocrat, and he is not a butcher's son. They are simply a man and a woman, drawn together by force they can no longer fight. And it is at this exact moment, of course, that they are discovered. Not by one person, but by several members of the house party. Annabelle is ruined, utterly and completely. Her reputation is in tatters. No respectable nobleman will ever marry her now. All her sacrifices, all her struggles have come to nothing. She's disgraced, and her family's fate is sealed. But then Simon Hunt does the one thing Annabelle never expected. In front of everyone, he calmly announces, "Miss Peyton and I are to be married." He doesn't offer her a life as his mistress. He offers her his name, his protection, his fortune. He offers her marriage. Annabelle is trapped. Marrying Simon Hunt means sacrificing her pride and everything she was raised to believe in. It means being forever tied to a man from a world she despises. But not marrying him means destitution for herself and her family. With no other choice, she accepts. It is a marriage born not of love, but of scandal and necessity. A business transaction. Or so she thinks. The secrets of a marriage. The wedding is a swift, quiet affair. Annabelle Peyton becomes Mrs. Simon Hunt, and her life is irrevocably changed. She is now the mistress of a grand London mansion and has access to more money than she could have ever dreamed of. Her family is safe. She has everything she thought she wanted. And she is miserable. The early days of their marriage are a battlefield of wills. Annabelle is determined to maintain her distance, to treat their union as a practical arrangement it is. She is his wife, in name only, sharing his home but not his bed. She is polite, but cold as ice. Simon, however, has other plans. He didn't marry her simply to possess a beautiful trophy. He married her because he has been in love with her for years. He saw past the aristocratic ice queen to the vulnerable fierce woman beneath, and he is patient. He gives her space but surrounds her with luxury and kindness. He pays off her family's debts without a word. He shows her a world of passion and pleasure she never knew existed, slowly, gently, breaking down the walls she has built around her heart. The turning point comes when Annabelle realizes the true nature of their arrangement. She is his wife, and with that comes certain expectations. The wedding night she managed to postpone cannot be avoided forever. The consummation of their marriage is a scene of incredible tension and surprising tenderness. Simon is not the brute she imagined. He's a passionate but considerate lover who awakens a desire in her that is both shocking and exhilarating. For the first time, Annabelle begins to see the man behind the ruthless industrialist. She sees his ambition not as greed, but has a fierce drive to protect what is his. She sees his humble beginnings not as a source of shame, but as a testament to his strength and intelligence. She travels with him to his factories and witnesses the respect he commands from his workers. He is not just a butcher's son, he is a king in his own right, a man who built an empire with his own two hands. But their journey is not smooth. They face obstacles from both their worlds. Annabelle's high society friends now shun her for marrying trade. Simon's business rivals see her as a weakness to be exploited. An old enemy from Simon's past emerges, threatening their newfound happiness and forcing them to rely on each other in a way they never have before. Through it all, Annabelle's feelings undergo a profound transformation. Contempt turns to grudging respect. Respect blossoms into genuine affection, and affection deepens into a powerful, all-consuming love. She realizes that the very things she once despised about Simon, his ambition, his confidence, his raw passion, are the things she has come to love most. She's no longer Annabelle Peyton, the desperate debutante. She's Annabelle Hunt, a strong woman who loves her husband fiercely. The climax of their emotional journey comes when Annabelle finally lets go of her pride. She admits to Simon and to herself that she loves him, not for his money or the security he provides, but for the man he is. She tells him she's proud to be his wife. For Simon, who has loved her for so long from afar, it is the ultimate victory. The story ends with Annabelle and Simon deeply in love, having forged a powerful partnership that bridges the gap between their two worlds. Annabelle has not only saved her family, but she has found a passionate, fulfilling love she never thought possible. And Simon has won the one prize he coveted above all else, the heart of the woman he loved. The promise of more. Secrets of a Summer Night is more than just Annabelle and Simon's story. It's the foundation for the entire Wallflowers series. The powerful bond between the four women is the heart of the novel. Their scheming, their unwavering support for one another, and their hilarious, heartfelt conversations are what make this book so special. They are a testament to the power of female friendship, and the story is far from over. We leave Annabelle blissfully happy, but what of the other Wallflowers? The brash American heiress, Lillian Bowman, has spent the entire book clashing with the impossibly arrogant and powerful Earl of Westcliff. Their bickering is legendary, their dislike for each other palpable. Or is it? Could there be more than animosity simmering beneath the surface? Their story is next. And what about the dreamy, romantic Daisy Bowman? Will she find a hero worthy of her novels? And the shy, gentle Evie, still trapped under the thumb of her cruel relatives? Her fight for freedom and love is yet to come. Lisa Kleypas has created a world that is rich, romantic, and utterly addictive. Secrets of a Summer Night kicks it all off with a bang. A story of pride, passion, and the delightful truth that sometimes the most unsuitable person is the only one who is truly perfect for you. It teaches us that love can be found in the most unexpected of places, and that true strength often comes not from conforming to society's rules, but from daring to break them. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of the Wallflowers. If you loved this summary, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more literary deep dives. And tell me in the comments, who is your favorite Wallflower? Until next time, happy reading.